Hello. That's not the correct one that I wanted. I wanted the chatting screen. Oopsie. My bad. That's okay though. We're here. We're here today. Today is Saturday, so that means we're having a grand old time with Danganronpa. And that also means that I have to eventually decide to actually give you the game. But yeah, here we are. Let me make sure I unmute the game first of all. Hello, Togami Town. Yeah, dang Grangle, indeed. Um, is the game volume, like, good? Is it too high? Am I murdering your eardrums? Little quiet, actually. Okay. Let us finagle audio levels, then. I don't want to go too loud, though. Good? Good there? Alright, excellent. Epic. This might get loud, because bullet sound. Yeah. Anyway. It is now more class trial season. Continue. Here we go. What was happening? Oh yeah, Kyoko was talking. The only person with any common sense at all. Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written
And either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't.
Byakuya
Of
Togami
course
from
you didn't.
Danganronpa?
Because the
That's
note
crazy.
also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Whoa. Then, that note. Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone.
Herm.
She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
The question is who?
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
Thanks,
But can we be
Hifumi.
sure anyone even got this note? And
Well,
honestly, even if they did,
I
I do
think
not think they
somebody
are at all
did.
involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what
Yes,
I have to
Celeste. We asked you the question
Very
because
well
we
then.
wanted to know.
say? Pay attention.
Oh. It's argument time. Oopsie. Oh, we're still in only one Truth Bullet City.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yaha.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says my room.
Uh-huh.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Makoto.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone
Whoa.
did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
Whoa.
It
Okay.
certainly would seem
I
that
think
way.
it's the one about the room that I was in, maybe, perhaps. This is where things start to get a little bit more taxing on my brain.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
This is true.
But in the note, the place they were asked, it specifically says
My room. That's not a lie.
see.
That is not a lie.
So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
exactly. The
Boink.
room that
Incorrect. Incorrect, Celeste. You're wrong. Yeah, speedrun
The nameplates on
Danganronpa.
my
We're
and
definitely
Sayaka's
not
rooms
in
got
place to
switched.
speedrun Danganronpa right now.
they got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result,
Whoa.
the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
Groove.
So what you're saying is the room Sayaka was staying in
Hello,
was actually
Byakuya.
marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said,
No, we're
they
not.
would end up at
We're
Makoto's room
absolutely
where
not.
Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem.
Absolutely not in place for a Danganronpa
And the one
speedrun.
who switched the names was... Well,
Not
of course
good.
it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Correct. I did not
Right.
switch them. Why would I do that?
Then who did it?
Only one person who could have switched the nameplates, and that would be
I got
Sayaka herself. Whoa.
Me and Sayaka were
Crazy
the
how that
only
works.
ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides
Sayaka and
me who would
I
even know to switch the nameplates
Actually,
was
Makoto,
Sayaka.
you went
You
to
can
high
also infer as
well,
much from her note.
maybe you didn't go to high school. This is high school. Something I want to talk about, just us two in 5 minutes. Come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay? Whoa, gee.
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
Indeed.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
She's huge braining.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room.
Heck yeah. God, we're all
That's
lucky
where the answer
Kyoko
lies.
was around for all of this,
What
because
happened then was
we'd all be
probably
screwed.
Whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out. We know who did it. Whoever she invited over is the
Okay.
culprit.
That doesn't answer who she invited
But
over,
we
Taka,
still
though.
don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot.
Thank you, Mondo.
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes?
That is
Perhaps
likely the
answer to our
case.
previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Leon's
Yes,
dying
I
over
think
there.
you're right.
I think it's just because the last time he spoke
We
was
just
like
have to figure out what happened
talking
during the
about
fight, right?
the note and like the
That
switched
reminds
rooms.
me.
So
There was a
like he
replica
was
sword
shocked
at the
about
murder
that,
scene.
and then he just hasn't
That
changed
perhaps
his facial
used during
expression
the fight.
Oh yeah.
because they
What's
just
the
stay
deal
in
with
the
that sword?
same sprite position.
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself.
Indeed.
It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
This magic thing called the gold flaky nonsense. Oh, I actually have to choose. Is it? I have to figure out which one it actually is by looking at. That's not what I want. Sayaka's right wrist. This was glittery at the injury location. That might be it.
I got it!
Yeah, okay. Got it.
All you have to do is take a good look at her
Yes.
broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear.
So far, we're on track to do this without
Right
losing
there where
any
her
health,
wrist is all
so I'm
swollen.
feeling good.
There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It's not real gold.
It sure
Kira.
is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword.
Gold coating.
You barely have to touch
Whoa.
that stuff, and it'll stick right to you.
Yeah.
And there's some
Everybody
on her wrist
show me your
because-
hands. Who touched
I
the
got it,
sword?
Because she got hit with the sword right there on her wrist.
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
Ever
All
closer,
right,
indeed.
then it's about time to solve this mystery.
I don't think we're quite there yet, Hero. Happened in my room and what led to Sayaka's death. That's what we need to make clear. Something tells me I'm gonna do something. A bit more to learn about nonstop debates. Is this where I start to get more than one truth bullet? Let's find out. Getting used to these nonstop debates. Indeed, starting with the next debate, I'll start with, yeah, multiple truth bullets. Just like with the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, blah, blah, blah. Combine the right truth bullets with the right spots. Yes. Okay. Got it. Press the Q key to rotate the cylinder. which bullet to fire. Press and release the Q key to cycle through each bullet. Or you can use the mouse wheel. The logic difficulty is not set to kind, it's set to mean. Our purpose this time, the logic difficulty will be set to mean. It's already there. Replica sword sheath, kitchen knife set, or the replica sword. Okay.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. Sword-based sneak attack.
Okay.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away. But then the culprit took that from her too.
Don't think it was a sneak attack. I think this is where I use the sheath,
exactly
since
what
the sheath has the gash in it. So I think that rules out Hero's statement about the sneak attack. Sword was used first and then the knife came afterward. Is that really the order of events? That leads to some unexplainable details. Yeah, I'm
When
pretty
the fighting
sure,
broke
yeah.
out, the culprit grabbed, and that's when the first blow was dealt.
Let's see.
Sword-based sneak attack.
Am I right? I am right. I'm correct. Heck yeah. I'm good at the game, guys. I'm good at the
Actually,
game.
no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Because the sword sheath had been scratched.
Whoa. Makoto remembering
See?
things.
There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
You can't see in that,
Something
but
sharp.
sure. Believe you,
You
Makoto.
mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Indeed it was.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get
Mondo's
what the hell's
like,
going
I have
on.
no idea what's happening.
If the
Please
sword was
explain.
used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
Rattle his
That's
brain cell
true.
around.
With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the
Good
sheath get
observation.
damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse.
Self-defense.
In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit
Do
came
you
in,
really get
found
it?
the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening.
Chief?
So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too.
Okay.
Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
Kyoko out here carrying
How the hell
us.
can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
I know this. Her palms.
I got it!
They'd be covered
You're
in
talking
gold.
about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
Perfectly clean aside from the blood on her left index
How can you
finger.
know that just by looking
Her
at the
blood.
palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have
Indeed.
to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has
Are we
already
grooving?
come off the
We
handle.
grooving to this music.
It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
It's nighttime, Toko. The water's
Sorry,
off.
but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
No, not what we said.
No, that's not it at all.
God. No way Sayaka washed the gold coating off her hands because the water was. Are you saying yes? We do think Toko's
According to the
ugly.
Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words,
Okay.
at nighttime.
Get bigger hands.
And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't.
Togo, please shower.
Oh my.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
Gross.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a
pH
compliment.
stinky. What's your
Insult,
pH level?
obviously.
Mine is stinky.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword.
Correct.
But
Good
hold on.
7.5.
If that's right, then the one who
I see.
damaged the sheet with the kitchen knife was...
Basic, but just barely. One who damaged the sheath would have had to have been Sayaka. I should be like paying more attention to the class trial.
She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with.
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who
Hello,
attacked
Byakuya.
first was...
Sayaka?
Whoa.
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as
Every
if
time he shows up on
she'd
screen,
been
you're just
planning
gonna
to commit
freak
a
out.
murder of her own.
It's fine. He's cool.
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying
That's a really intense sprite for what he's saying.
And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation,
Indeed. These are all the actions of
We
an
love
assailant.
Byakuya.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you
Popping
two
off
switch rooms,
indeed.
correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a
Can't argue with
possibility,
that one,
is it
Chief.
not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
Uh-huh.
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying.
Celeste and
And
Kyoko, I
by
think, are the
committing
only people who
murder
have
there,
any idea what's
instead
going
of
on.
her room, that would implicate Makoto.
They're the only smart people.
But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the
Byakuya's
target knew
pretending.
she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched
Mr.
rooms.
Naegi.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior.
You know what? That's fair.
I'm
He's
sure
probably
Sayaka
right.
realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him
Makoto.
to switch rooms.
Indeed.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation.
Yeah, she's kind of a
totally
celebrity.
Forgettable kid, or a national superstar.
Correct.
Who are you more
That's-
likely to believe?
She had that
Wait,
advantage.
then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn.
He sounds like he's
That
5.
must be when her wrist got
You know what?
broken, and she was
It's fine.
forced to drop the knife.
I'm gonna comment on this real quick because I find it very funny. When we get to V3, which I know it's gonna be a long time from now because I have 2 more games after this one between that. Because I'm gonna do the second one and then do Ultra Despair Girls. Kibo, our favorite robot boy in V3, is voiced by Lucian Dodge, who is the same guy who voice acts for Hifumi in this game, which is so funny because it's like totally different things. Your brain will not put them together. Like, yeah, there are parts of Hifumi where I can see, like, oh yeah, that definitely sounds like Kibo, but it's so silly. It's so silly.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she
Whoa.
planned to murder.
Plan backfires.
Just hold on.
I
That
love
can't be
Kibo. He's
true.
great.
Because
because
I feel like the characters just get
hey,
better and
you
better
guys have totally
with
derailed
each
the
game.
argument. You're being super boring right now.
Hey,
come on,
we're
hurry up
working
and
on
decide
that,
who did it.
Monokuma.
Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because
You have
ran
yet
out
to
of
impose a
time?
time limit.
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think
Makoto
did it.
is in denial. This is true.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery.
He wants to trust Sayaka like real
If
bad.
we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
But we still gotta figure this out. No matter. Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. Is there nothing left? Are you sure? I feel like you can find something. Trash duty, I always encounter the dying message. Okay, I gotta see what we're working with.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who
Probably
did
not
it.
Aoi's account,
But there just
probably
aren't any
already
more
saw that.
clues, right?
That's probably dying message
Very
on
well. Then let's review all the clues we found
No,
up to this point
not
one more
smart
time.
necessarily.
Do we really have time for all that?
I agree, Celeste. I don't think we do.
Die! Die!
Why?
If we don't do something, we're all gonna die!
I think it's definitely the... Wait, no, hold on. That's right. There is still a clue left that can lead us to who killed her. Sayaka left it behind. Heck yeah.
It's
her
easy just to
dying
say,
message.
hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Incorrect.
No, that's wrong. There still might be one
I'm
clue
huge
left.
braining this.
Sayaka's dying message.
Dining. Wait, what?
Dining?
The
Leon,
dying message.
please listen.
She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember?
It's my dining message.
11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into
Okay.
that, I need to ask,
What do you
can
need
we
to ask?
really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
I believe so. No question that Sayaka wrote the message. It's because of her left
I
index
got it.
finger,
Her left index finger had blood on it.
which
That could only be
yeah.
because she used that finger to write the
the rest
message.
of her hands were clean, as we've already
I
established.
see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean?
11037.
11037?
I wonder.
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
Best friend Chihiro?
No, that's not. Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
He.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
I wonder.
What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers.
Yeah, me for this whole
Don't
class
these
trial
first two,
just...
1, 1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there.
Whoa.
So I assumed it was 1 1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa.
Whoa.
You might have finally just said something
Hey.
worth a shit.
Don't be mean. Don't be mean.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense than
Yeah, I'm not
before.
gonna think too hard about what Hifumi said. It's no use, I just don't know. I do. I know. I know.
Rotate
know what
the
it is.
image 180
Thank you,
degrees.
Kyoko. Neo 7. I think maybe I see something.
God.
Turn your head upside down.
Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right on to who did it.
Uh-huh.
So, whose name did she write?
I think that's pretty obvious, guys. It's like the only person whose name has an N in it and is also 4 letters. Where is he? There he is.
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing
it upside
180
down.
degrees. If you turn the message around,
Flip it, guys. Flip it.
it becomes the letters
Whoa.
L-E-O-N.
Busted.
L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
Thanks for spelling it twice,
What the
Makoto.
hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence.
It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
Are we sure?
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it.
Heck yeah.
In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were.
Whoa.
And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like
I
her,
mean, like,
and the
if
letters
you-
will be inverted.
If you account for that, you could just... Yeah.
That sounds like one
That's
hell
a
of a
great
stretch to me.
question. How did they not see this? How did... You guys are all smart. I believe. I'll give some of you the benefit of the doubt that, you know, your name is Yasuhiro Hagakure and you're not the brightest. But everybody else, you have brains. I know you do.
I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
I did,
If
actually.
you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Whoa.
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto?
Uh-huh.
The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
I do. Do you? This is a Blue's Clues moment. Do you see what evidence Leon was trying to get rid of? That one.
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying
So
on
far,
the
so
ground by
good.
the
We
incinerator,
still haven't
right?
lost health yet. This is all gonna change when we
As
get to the
killers
bullet time
stabbed
battle.
Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the
Danganronpa,
incinerator.
but it's all in the form of like a Blue's
But
Clues
one piece
episode.
burned off and got left behind.
Do you see the dead body? Where is it?
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked.
Makoto just
Isn't
turns
that
to
right,
the... Why did he
Leon?
need to burn it? Couldn't he just hide it in his room?
But is
Um,
one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that
I mean-
Leon is guilty?
I think so, but there's also the idea that, you know, like, if you can get rid of it indefinitely, I think anybody, if they commit murder, would rather destroy the evidence permanently so no one had any chance of finding it, rather than, you know, leave it sitting around somewhere. But who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's
This is
not
the other thing,
only
like,
one
Leon
wearing a
isn't
white
the only
button-up.
person wearing a white button-up, so
That's right.
honestly,
there are plenty
like,
of other people here with shirts like mine.
also, he's not even wearing a button-up in his sprite, which is what I find funny. This is the part that confused me the most when I first got here. Like, Leon is not at all wearing a white button-up. That shirt is not a button-up. Except, like, maybe the sleeves on the end of this white jacket he has have buttons on them. I don't know. But
With just that
For
one little
sure,
charred piece,
he's
there's
not-
no way you can say
he's
for
not
sure
wearing
who
a-
it belongs to.
You're right. That alone
it's fine.
isn't enough.
Whatever. It's fine.
But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
It's okay.
Are you finally starting to understand?
Uh-huh.
The answers to all the
We're
riddles
starting
are right
to get
here.
it.
Yeah, I think so.
What remains the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible. I'm gonna go with how. Because where is,
Look
obviously, if you're gonna
closely
burn
at how
something,
the
it's
shirt
the
was disposed
incinerator,
of.
that's obvious.
We should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Question is how.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say.
Do you?
You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either.
Uh-huh.
You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty.
Uh-huh.
So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Oh, it would have
Interesting.
been screwed if he was smart. He just had to smear the dying message. Yeah. It's true. No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. They would have probably all been screwed if he was smart. That's how it is for, like, all of these. Exactly what proves Leon is the real killer. Whoa. Do you guys know what clue I have to use? Blue's Clues moment.
The key to the trash
I
room.
went past it.
Whoever was on cleaning
Pick me,
duty
I know.
must have had it, right?
So
Okay.
the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in
That's,
order to
I think,
destroy
what I
the
have to
evidence.
shoot.
Which means the only possible suspect is whoever had the trash room key.
Incorrect.
Okay, so the person who would have had the trash room
Hifumi,
key
that's you.
was... Huh? Me?
No! It's really impossible to... I'm sure there was another way. Got it.
The key to the
Wha-
trash room, whoever was on cleaning duty,
So the only one who could... The person in charge of the
and you'd have to get close to the incinerator.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Hold on.
Cleaning duty.
I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
Heck yeah.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator,
For
could you?
most, yes. But
Yes, you could. If you use this.
Makoto pulls
What
all
is
these
it, some kind of
glass
glass
shards out of his
Busted
pockets.
to hell. Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
How do you use a ball, guys? You throw it. You throw a ball.
The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the
Wow.
ball through a gap in the gate.
Chuck it.
All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come
Which
to life.
also explains some other things. Now, doesn't it?
Through a gap in the gate?
Uh-huh.
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy. I don't think so.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge
Huge brain.
was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Whoa.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
Facts is what it
All
is.
you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room.
Otherwise, they wouldn't have left that burnt shirt piece behind.
The
Guys,
shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been
Leon,
on cleaning duty,
if he
the
had just
evidence
been on
would have taken
cleaning,
care of
yeah,
much
I was
more
gonna
thoroughly.
say, if Leon had just been on cleaning duty,
Wait, no.
none of this
just
would have
hold
happened.
on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right?
Uh-huh.
The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small.
Pop quiz. Who remembers Leon's talent?
Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
Wouldn't have been much of a challenge at all for the killer, because he's the ultimate baseball star.
Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
No, because it really
A target
doesn't sound
30 feet
stupid.
away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
Celeste is terrifying.
Can't be serious. I'm not the killer.
Okay,
These goddamn shipper brains have got
Prove
it
it.
all wrong, I'm telling you!
Prove it. Prove
you
it.
still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one
Is
more
it
time
time
to make
for
this crime
comic strip?
perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
I think it's comic strip time.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this? Say what you want, Leon.
Take
but all
this
the
guy's
questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed.
Yeah, honestly,
Now,
getting
here's
as
what
angry as you are is not helping at all. Closing argument is about to begin. I do need to remember how this works. I have a case as one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that in the comic there are a number of pieces missing. Whoa. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. So if you take aim at a missing section and press the left mouse button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck and have fun. Closing argument. Okay. Let's see. So this first one in my room is a scene of crime. The incident began when the killer entered. So we're looking for them coming in the door. First and Sayaka attacked the killer with the knife. They noticed something in my room. I think that would be this one. Sounded like a correct answer. Use that object to deflect Sayaka's attack, which is why that evidence was damaged. So that's that. After the killer encountered Sayaka's attack with an attack of their own, what did they do next? Do I actually have... I do have access to everything right at the beginning. Okay. I forget that that's how this one works. You get, like, everything. So that's after the killer... what did they do next? Is it that one with the sword? I think it might be this one, but I'm gonna hold off for just a second. Force the bathroom door open. The only logical way they could have done that was... That's not the screwdriver. So she was stabbed. Sayaka used the last of her strength to leave something behind. That's her dying message. Whoa. Killer used an item in my room to help dispose the evidence. Where is the lint roller? Object the killer threw to activate the incinerator must have been the crystal ball. Killer threw in the incinerator was the shirt itself. Piece of evidence left behind. Yoink. Okay. So now it's just this one. That's obviously not it because that's that panel. That one is that panel, so we can rule that one out. This is how you do it. I think it then just has to be this. Let me verify that that's not a repeat panel from somewhere.
The killer
Excellent.
is
I think
you.
that's correct.
I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning.
Here we go. Comic book time.
Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
Epic. So far, so
But
good.
then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back.
Try not to cough directly into the microphone.
During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
Okay, good. That was the only one I was...
And that's when she lost her
confused
grip
about.
on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom.
Heck yeah.
The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open.
Almost like it was.
What they didn't know was that my
I just
bathroom
ran
door
away
got
and
stuck
hide my room
easily,
at this rate. Yeah.
and there was a trick to opening it.
And that's why part of his argument falls
Sayaka
apart
knew
later
about
on.
that because I told her. But of course,
He
the killer had no
claims-
way of knowing.
Self-defense. But then if he'd just run away, then none of this would happen.
So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed
Whoa.
Sayaka.
And then she died.
But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message.
Yeah,
To
that
keep the killer
thing.
from noticing, she
Sayaka
wrote it on the wall behind her.
How would you be different? What would you do?
And with that, all her strength was gone.
None of this? None of it at all?
With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began
Don't
destroying
invite
the
anyone
evidence.
over. Just relax.
First, they took off their
Chill.
shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood.
None of this. You would have just stabbed the guy? I see.
Then they took the lint roller in my room
Not be
and
bad.
cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there.
God.
Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to
Trash
destroy their bloody
room.
shirt.
The trash room is where I
They
live.
tried to burn the
actually.
shirt using the incinerator there. But the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator.
But you just chuck a ball through.
So they came up with a plan to use Hero's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room.
Dude. Hero, just stop leaving your
The
stuff
killer
around.
managed to throw
I
the
think
ball
that's the
through the
solution.
gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw, but the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life.
Heck yeah.
Having destroyed the final
Heck
piece of
yeah.
evidence, they left the area with, I imagine,
Yeah,
a
we're
sigh of
winning.
relief.
We're winning.
But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
Heck yeah. Whoa.
Isn't that right, Leon?
Leon. Okay. Now I have
It
to
would
pay
appear
attention
that
again.
Hero simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it,
And
right?
then you got a huge brain idea.
Seeing the ball,
Not very
you
huge
thought
brain.
of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Uh-huh.
Do I
Sure
object?
is. Gonna.
Hell yes, I
Absolutely.
object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need
Do we
evidence!
get stupid
Where's
time?
the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Okay.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it.
Yes.
Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
Is that me in possession of that evidence? Please, please tell me. Tell me, what am I to do? Sometimes during a class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. I don't remember how this works. When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. I like to refer to this as the bullet time battle, aka the BTB, BTW. Thanks, tutorial friend. During the bullet time battle, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. I'm good at rhythm games. Hopefully I won't die to this. Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. Press the right mouse button to lock onto an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you've locked onto with the left mouse button as the tempo marker reaches the center. Rhythm game against mad people. Yeah. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Yeah, this is where I'm gonna lose health. This is where it's gonna happen. Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep this going and you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get a tempo down situation. When the tempo changes, so does the timing for hitting each button. So watch out for that. Okay. Deal enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the left mouse button to shoot it down with a truth bullet like any other statement. Beat their statement fast enough and you'll come out victorious. But just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0 or you run out of time, you fail. Good luck, have fun. I need to wait. Hang on. That's my brain is not processing things. Is it? It's not in this for sure. I just totally forgot. Whatever. If I die, I die. It's okay.
When the killer broke the
I know it's
bathroom
right click to
doorknob,
select.
they didn't
and
use anything
think...
from your room to do it.
Okay.
So
yeah.
what did the killer use?
Yeah. What did the killer use to take apart the doorknob?
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid.
Stupid? Have to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out. Gee. I wonder. This is... Oh my god. Here we go. This is where I die.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You lied. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You lied.
Uh-huh.
Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
Okay. I made it
The
through.
screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed.
Somehow.
I wonder what kind of
I'm
tool
so
the
bad
killer
at the
used
bullet
to
time
remove
battles.
them.
They're hard. I hate
I
them.
mean, it
Strong
had to be a
dislike.
screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
Yeah, indeed.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
Which is weird, but I mean,
But
I guess.
the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
Uh-huh.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Indeed, indeed.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Homie.
Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Stop saying stupid.
had to be
You're
their
not
very
helping
own
your
toolkit.
case. You're not helping your
Stupid,
case.
stupid, 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 stupid.
Yeah.
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit?
Uh-huh.
If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Or at least the thing will be like
Stupid,
open.
stupid, stupid.
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
Uh-huh. Which you won't be able to do.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid.
Hang on. My mother is texting me and I must reply. Um. Whoopsie. Alright, okay, we're good now. You descend into madness by looking at that?
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Yes, indeed. Hello, Byakuya. Ignore the Leon phasing out of existence. How bad did I do on the... I got an A. I got an A. Woohoo! 98 mana coins. Let's go. Oh.
Looks like you've reached your verdict.
Oh.
Then are
I
we
think
ready
I got
to cast
the...
our votes?
Yeah, I got a few... I got a
all
few of
have
the
a
Steam
lever in
achievements
front of
there.
you. Use it to make
so
your selection.
I got the one for not concentrating during a class trial. Let's go. And I think I also definitely got the one where you don't take any damage. Heck yeah. And I obviously got the one where it's like
you
get
all,
the class trial
triple
culprit
sure you vote for
correct,
someone.
you know?
You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right?
Heck yeah.
Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice?
Also,
or
get
the
used to
dreadfully
Monokuma
wrong
saying
one?
a lot of this stuff.
What's it gonna be?
Every time.
What's it gonna be?
Because he does the exact same, like, intro every time. And I think he does the same what's it gonna be also. I want all of those mono coins. Can I have them? I want them for myself. Okay. Uh-oh, looks like you got it right on the money. The Blackened in this case, right, yeah. That's, will you make the right choice? Or the dreadfully wrong one? Monokuma, please stop talking. You say the same thing every time. Blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kuwata. He's stunned into silence.
Huh?
I don't have to voice act the huh.
Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka? But I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
Okay, or he can take that line. It was kill or be killed.
So that's why
I killed her first.
none of you are any different.
One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. There's complete chance that I wound up like this. I don't think it was.
I was just unlucky. That's all.
No. No.
Hey, come on!
You expect me to just accept my death? Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that... Oh! Thank you, Kat. Thanks for stopping by. I actually made a case where they guessed the wrong... Ooh! That would be interesting. Huh. Better off if we'd been wrong, because if what we came up with really is the truth, and that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind, it's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me.
Why?
I can't afford to be stuck in here. The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To have to see something like that happen to them. And Sayaka, I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So, when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
she was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that. Boy howdy, the entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she's descended into pure madness. What did you say?
Phew.
I understand, really, I do. Yup. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it. Everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma. Probably not the brightest decision. Last time somebody attacked the headmaster, they did kind of get impaled by about 7 spears. But
That's enough.
okay. As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Ah, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. You deserve it. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity. Yeah, you can give the bear a good wallop, but I think you might die, which would be unfortunate. I wouldn't like that. I'd be sad. But yeah. So, got nothing on you. Magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial. The Blackened. Leon Kawada will receive his punishment. I have a question for you. What's your ultimate talent? If you're watching, tell me. If you could have an ultimate talent, what would it be?
Punishment?
Ultimate sexy man. God.
You mean execution?
Yeah, he better die.
Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense. Ah, roboticist. That's fair. That's fair. Valid. What would my ultimate talent be? There's like so many that I want to say, but like just like some of the I am the ultimate sexy man. No. No. Lots of the ones that immediately come to mind for me are like talents that already exist. Like artist is Angie later on, so that one's a little bit taken. Who cares? Steal them. The other thing that comes to mind is like ultimate. Oh, animator. Animator is fair. I don't have a ton of experience animating, but I am going to school for animation, so I guess that's fair. Let's go with ultimate animator. That works. That works.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she'd shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So, that's why...
Leon's like, Stop it. I've had enough of this. Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either, because the one to blame is him. Points dramatically at the bear. Swan. If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. It's okay, I do that a lot. I forget to like press the space bar and then I hit other buttons instead. It's bad. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation, the mastermind. Uh-oh, did you awaken your sense of justice?
Hey!
Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you? Just shut up. Okay, well, anyway, more importantly, let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for, the punishment.
I'm begging you, please, don't do this.
Yeah, I'm glad he voice acted that one, because it was not gonna have the same effect if I did it.
Hey!
No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rule. Baking the rules? You bake the rules now. Bake them. Bake cookies and that all say the rules on them. For breaking the rules, society demands it. Haha, Monokuma says the funny society word. Whoa. That's twice now.
Please!
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For Leon Kuwata, the ultimate baseball star.
No.
Are you all ready to be scarred for life?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Society indeed.
No!
Game over. Yikers, bub. Here we go. Machine gunning baseballs at you. Twitch said no. You weren't allowed to say hi Byakuya anymore. Goodbye Byakuya. Hi Byakuya. He was there for a second. Yikers, bub. I have to wonder about, like, the survivability of some of these executions. I'm thinking about things, you know? Obviously there's some of them that it's like, yeah, there's no way you're getting out of that. But hey, who knows? What we saw, that was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
Woohoo! Extreme! Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control. What happened if people managed to survive their execution, a double execution? I don't know. That's the question indeed. Because it's like, what do you do in that situation? What would Monokuma do in that situation? I'm assuming he'd yeah. He'd be like, well, we can't just let them survive. They were a rule breaker. They're gonna be punished, you know? But, it's a good question. It's an interesting concept. Who knows? What's going on?
I can't take it.
Okay, well, Chihiro did most of that for me. Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it. Well, hey, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that. Okay, Monokuma laughed.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you. Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us? That's a great question.
What the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy. You are kind of making us kill each other, you know?
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear.
Well,
So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
Seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together. Is that the first, like, intelligent thing Hifumi has said?
Shit.
Piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground. You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course we can't cut free of the outside world. Being trapped in this insane place? You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey,
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before. Anyway, let's get to the Blackened's punishment. That's what everyone is waiting for after all.
hey,
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Yeah, you're starting to see all the stuff that I saw when we were playing through this together, aren't you? All the stuff that you noticed the second time that you don't even catch the first time. Yeah. Yeah, it's getting real. Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later. He laughs maniacally. And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. What time is it? It is 9:09. We have about an hour left. Goal for this now is to get through after, obviously doing, like, the Mono Mono machine about 8 billion times, to play through the free time events again. To, go get a snacky? A snacky? Oh, I want a snacky. Can you talk to Byakuya yet? I think it is possible. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I don't remember. I'll have to check up on that. I'm not sure when you can actively speak to Byakuya. When will he give you the time of day? So they're forever unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. Shoos you away. Yeah. Popcorn time. Oh. Free time bonus for Celeste. I'm going to first go through and do the old ones. The dead people. Before we get to new stuff. So. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were yeah, the fools. Faces were stone. Their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. Uh-huh. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool, becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there is no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However,
even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility, but I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone, or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths? I could never do that. No. I'm going to carry them with me the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka. I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Wow. I have high expectations for you. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well... I'm psychic.
What?
Huh? Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. Heck yeah. And that's the end. And also the end of us dealing with the I'm psychic joke. Hee hee. It's done. And there are 3 less of us. You received the Despair Bat present. 1 is the loneliest number. That's the achievement I just got for finishing that. Alright. Let's actually get to the official beginning of Chapter 2 just to play it safe. That's a lot of ellipses. We're in my room. Things sure seem to be back to normal. It's gone. She really is gone. It's almost like there was never anything there to begin with. Every last sign of Sayaka's existence has disappeared without a trace. It's just like he said. After the class trial, before we took the elevator back up, Monokuma told us.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I almost forgot. Since the class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses.
What are you gonna do?
It's okay, no need to thank me. Just seeing your delighted, smiling faces is thanks enough for me. After all, nobody wants to look at a rotting corpse every day. That can't be good for your health. Thanks, Monokuma, for worrying about us. I didn't even have time to mourn Sayaka and Junko's deaths. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. It's a bad joke, a sickening dream, but I have to accept the reality of it all. I headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. Sorry I'm late.
So,
Hey, are you okay, Makoto?
Listen to me!
You sure took your sweet time. I was just about to go get you and drag you back here. Sorry. So, what happened? Was your room fixed up like he said? I imagine it would be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom.
Hey, come on.
Jesus, that's fucked up, man. Why would you say something like that? My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like the whole thing never happened.
I see.
Must be tough staying there, knowing what happened. Why don't you just stay in Sayaka's room? Well, staying there, with her scent still hanging in the air, that would hurt just as much. Plus, I've decided that I can't turn away from her death. Makoto. Hey, cheer up. Getting depressed isn't gonna help anything, right? If we all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out of here.
you got it!
So everyone just try and cheer up and get back on track. Is that honestly supposed to make us feel better? Huh? We were already working together. Yes, you come back to Byakuya. Yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. Yeah, it's all because of your name. You're destined to come back to Byakuya and Byakuya alone. Now that it's happened once, it's a question of when, not if, the next one takes place. Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move.
Well,
if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have a reason to do something like that.
Stop talking.
Keep telling yourself that. I'll be over here in the real world, working together, fighting a common enemy. Like it or not, it's not that simple. What? Yeah, this stop talking voice line. I did say, I think it was, I don't remember if it was the first stream or the second one that I played this. That's my favorite voice line of Byakuya's. It's just, it's fun to me. It's silly. I like it. He's mean and it's funny. What do you mean?
Are you okay with this?
The mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we ever suspected. They took over Hope's Peak, which was supposed to be well defended, then modified it to fit their desire. How do you know what I don't? Yeah, that's also a good one. That's all his voice lines are just really good, I think. They created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing for our every need. Byakuya is a funny man. Even if he's mean, it's okay. He's fine. And the cherry on top is the execution we witnessed.
Honestly.
Everything has been planned down to the last excruciating detail. He's everyone's bestie. We love him. This is not the work of your everyday psychopath. Defying them may be too great of a risk.
So then...
Then, what are we supposed to do? Anyone who truly does want to escape will just have to follow the rules. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game.
No.
No.
What?
No what? I don't want
can't
to
take
live
it.
if it means killing someone else to do it. I don't want to kill anyone else.
Huh?
Anyone else? What do you mean?
It's because...
Leon died because we all voted for him, right? It's no different from us killing him ourselves. But
So,
if we hadn't voted for him, then we all would have died instead, right? That isn't what you wanted, is it?
So it would seem.
She's right. If you heap that kind of blame on yourself, you'll turn into a full-fledged masochist. Chihiro, listen. You're not to blame. Not you, not Leon, and not Sayaka. The mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. We had no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would have happened to us if we'd refused. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. So don't waste your anger on yourself. Instead, direct it at the mastermind.
school announcement. It is now 10 p.m.
Is it now? Actually, Monokuma, you're wrong. It's only 9:20.
As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited.
He doesn't know what time it is, guys. He's bad.
Oh, and one other thing. It was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did. See you, don't see you, see you. That's about how much I can see you, even when you try to
Who does he not see? Who doesn't he see? That's what I want to know.
Now pay attention and remember this well. The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear, so be well aware of your actions.
Monokuma, never speak again. That's a bad pun, you know it.
Order and stability rely on the sacrifice and
bad even for
responsibility
you.
of everyone. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
What was that about just now? Was he saying it's our fault what happened? That's pretty cruel, man.
Don't fuck with
That
me.
piece of shit. Who does he think he is? And so the day drew to a close. A tense, maddening day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates, Sayaka, Junko, and Leon. But this is just the beginning. Our despair has only just begun. And that is official. Welcome to the boy's life of despair. It's officially chapter 2 time, which means it's time to save and go back to the main menu briefly to begin from chapter 1. I don't know why chapter 2 says it hasn't been started yet, but it's fine, that's why we save. Actually, no, then it won't pick up that it... That's not what we want then, because then it won't pick up that... If I can't start from the beginning of chapter 2, then it won't pick up the free time events that we did. Woke up the next day to Monokuma's normal morning announcement, then he called us all to the gym. What's he gonna do to us this time? We were practically frozen with fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us involved in his little game. And with that goal in mind, he began it.
Okay, lift your arms up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, Byakuya in the corner.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Taka, you don't have to do this.
Now reach way up and bend way down.
Why is he running a yoga class?
Tighten those muscles. Let's add a little strength, a little speed to those young bodies of yours.
Byakuya's never exercised a day in his life. And that's not about to change now. He's not going to let it. He's looking like a beanpole. Doesn't this feel just great? Being stuck inside like this, you gotta make sure you stay healthy. Okay, now is it gonna let me actually... Are we gonna be allowed to begin from chapter 2? Or do I just have to suffer? Okay. I might be thinking about this wrong. It might actually... Whoopsies. That's not what I want. It might actually remember it. I don't... Start from chapter beginning. I mean, for free time events, it doesn't matter. So... now this is control button the game. So, while I do this, maybe one day we'll get to the free time events. So, I didn't ask earlier, but, how have your days been? Have you had a good day? As we breeze through the rules, not paying attention at all. I like in V3 how they added to start from the super rad party and talk to some really cool people. Whoa. Epic. Yeah, and then I get punched. I like in V3 where they added the ability to just start at, oh gosh, I have to investigate everything. Start at the, freaking free time events. Just finished this, like, D&D type thing last night with friends. Oh, I missed the last part of that. It was up to like 2 in the morning. Yikes. This is us terminating that's freaking locked. I have to investigate everything in this room. I forgot about that part. This is... I now have 100 mono coins. At least it saved my mono coins so we know we're doing something right. Maybe. It's been so long that I, like, forgot how to properly do the free time stuff. The establishing connections with your dead friends. My gosh, it's Sayaka. Dropped your bowl? No! No! The popcorn! No! Not the popcorn! Are we all going to the dining hall? Oh yeah, then it becomes Sayaka Speaks the Game. Gosh darn it. Launched. Ugh. Sayaka Speaks the Game. Epic. You know, I should, like, a while back I had an idea for like a Danganronpa almost fan game, essentially. Yeah, the reaction mechanic, it just never comes back. I don't remember, where did she say I have to go? Must be a clock. Okay. I'm assuming investigate the clock. Yeah, that's it. Okay. I was gonna, yeah, I had an idea to make like a Danganronpa fan game thing. I should like try that. I should do that again. I had a bunch of characters. I had a ton of characters. They were all planned out. But I, stopped doing that. Byakuya. Yeah. Orange Man was in your cast, correct? He was like ultimate auctioneer, I think. Yes, he was in the cast. Indeed. See, I can remember things. I used to have like the worst
You see,
memory of like literally anything. I think, honestly, I think Danganronpa helped with that because I had to remember so much stuff for the trials. I had to remember what went with what, and so it was like suffer mostly. Still have a bad memory. That's fair. Honestly, memory is hard. Remembering things sucks. Anyway. Skipping more dialogue because it's bad. It's not bad. I'm sorry. That was a joke. It was joke. Please calm down. But, roommate got a fish? Dude, what? Fish? What kind of fish do you know? She can fit that in the toy. It's a beta fish. Ah. Yeah, how are you? Your dorms are tiny. How are you gonna fit that in there? Bathroom. I have to sit through this every time for this. All for the sake of social links. For the sake of social links. It's okay. I've done it before. I can do it 70 billion more times. This is a Monokuma theater we've already seen. Because everything here is something we've already seen. It's chapter 1. Is this how you speedrun Danganronpa? Yep. Time to talk to Sayaka. Favor to ask. Self-defense. Then we go to the gym to get the sword. And then I should be able to just fast travel there. It's... yeah. Heck yeah. That's the speedrun strats. Teleport. Actually, I don't know if it is. I don't know, honestly, if in some cases it's faster to just walk. Speak to Sayaka. Do you have a dream? I've had several dreams. Most of them are exceptionally strange, and really hard to describe, actually. Dreams are weird. Is it finally time for free time? That'd be nice. I'd like it to be free time time. Yes! I don't need to hear more. We have already done this. Okay, so first free time event, you can literally only talk to Sayaka. But we have to go get items from the one fine and dandy little mono machine, which is in the school store, as we know, which is gonna take a lot of time. Welcome to slot machine hell. And I don't want to do this stuff like off screen because I know some people like care about the characters. Time to spend my 100 mono coins. Yeah, it's the bird plane. I know Byakuya likes that, which is not what we're going for. Though eventually it will be helpful. That's a Leon item for sure. What am I? Okay. That's the donut. I'm sure that's an owie gift. Is that the fun plane, dude? And I get a lucky. Bird seed. I don't think anyone likes the bird seed. If my memory serves. Dude, cup noodle, I think. I don't know what that was, to be honest. I don't remember. There's a lot of things that I, like, don't remember what they are. But no matter. Clamp, yeah. I don't know what it is. It's weird. There it is again. We got another one. And we got a lucky. Hey. This game... Welcome to gambling addiction. Scissors. Why are there scissors in a capsule? This is the question. How big is the Mono Mono machine to fit all of this stuff? Because there's, like, a full video game. That's the cup noodle. There it is. That's Robin. Literally, how big is the Mono Mono machine? What's your size estimate for how large the Mono Mono machine is? Because, like, you have to think the capsules have to be huge to fit this stuff. It's massive. That's another lucky. We're gonna be here a while. Woo! Heck yeah. New items. At least we're getting new items, which is good. I mean, he does like the brooch. Yes, I know that much. Byakuya likes, honestly, a lot of the items we've been getting. I think it was the parasol that I got. I think, yeah. The U-Luck, I see. Yeah, that might be it, because I have the worst luck in the world. We're also early game, though, so obviously it's really easy to not get repeats the Mono Mono machine. Of course, that's the Civet coffee. I know that Byakuya likes that, and so does Kyoko. See, I remember some things. I also know that Byakuya likes the crystal skull for some reason. Don't know why, but sure. That's another brooch. We are gonna be chock full of items for Byakuya and no one else. It's like subconsciously memorized. That's fair. That's fair. Jesus. It's only Byakuya items. Only Byakuya. For the rest of our days. That's another fun plane. I don't remember what that bit is, but hey. That's the Hopespeak ring. That's good for basically anybody. That's a like item for everyone, I believe. That's a lucky. Let's go. Is that a block of pumice? Some of the things that's a love for pretty much all of the girls, I believe. That ring. And that's more Byakuya items. God. It's okay. It's okay, don't worry about it. It's fine. Ooh, Curlian photography, I believe, is what that is. That's a Kyoko item, I'm pretty sure. Sorrying? worrying. Okay. I was like, what? No, it's fine. It's fine. It's Byakuya. Just don't worry about it. I think we have bigger concerns, like the fact that our friends are getting murdered, you know? Discord notice that block you text box view. No. Yeah, there are definitely no other concerns other than why Byakuya likes a freaking thong. It's okay. It's okay. How many of these items that you're getting from this Mono machine can be used as murder weapons? All of them? Pretty much all of them. Maybe that was the intention. Maybe that was the intention. Maybe Monokuma was like, here's all this stuff that these children can use to kill each other. And they definitely won't use them to make friends. That's not what we're here for. We're not here to make friends. Who makes friends? Not me. That's for sure. We're almost at 50% already. That's nice. The cherry blossom bouquet. Aw. No, I think that was... Yeah? Bouquet is a... Yeah, okay. Bouquet is a weird word. It's spelt weird. More scissors. Weird. Yeah, why are there scissors in this? Ah, the Bajobo dolls. A like of Kyoko's, I know for sure. Because it was always the one I gave her. Because it was always the one I had. Old-timey radio, I think is the actual name of that thing. I remember some things. I'm cool. I'm fine. Yes. Dude, the kitten hair clip, I know that Sayaka likes that. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember any of what Juko likes, though, I'll be honest. She's, like, phased completely out of my brain. Mostly because she's just kind of there for a chapter, and then just, it's like... Bye! Yeah. It's just, okay. Peace. Yeah, Byakuya likes the golden gun. He is a strange man. A very strange man. Interesting likes. Sunflower seed, which I think nobody likes. I like all the items that just aren't worth anything, either. You'll just get them and they do you no good at all. Oh yeah, that! I don't even remember what that thing is, what it's called, or what its purpose is. But either way, we got a lucky out of it, so I guess it's fine. Water bottle. Oh, I just got an achievement for mono machining. That's the bird plane thing, which is a Byakuya-like. That's birdseed. I don't remember if anyone likes the birdseed. I don't think anybody likes the birdseed. I might be wrong. Old-timey radio. Great. I feel like there's not much to say about this. It's just... Yeah, indeed. Where is Gundam when you need him? I miss him. I can't wait till like, we get to the second game. The lads. My favorite men. Gundam and Kazuichi. Only the best. Of course, when we get to the second game, we also have to deal with Nagato, which I'm not excited for, but, you know, it's fine. And Teru Teru, which is another one I'm not excited to deal with. But, hey. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. We'll suffer for the presence of people like Gundam, Kazuichi, and Fuyuhiko. It's okay. We'll suffer for them. Cool, whatever that thing is. I don't remember what that's called, but I think Byakuya also likes that. Whatever it was. Gun. Sody Pop. And another Lucky. Cool. I'm so glad this is, such thrilling content, you know? Me gambling my cares away. Rock. That's a watch. I don't even remember what that thing is. I think it's literally a pile of salt, but I might be wrong. Yeah, it does look like salt, which is why I think it's literally just a pile of salt. Oh my gosh, we have 13 minutes left. I'm gonna get through today the free time events for this first one, and then we'll probably stop for this evening. However long it takes me to get through the first round of free time events, that will be what happens. Heck yeah. I'm concerned that it won't save. So what I'll probably do is... Oh hey, I just got the achievement for spending like 100 mana coins. Cool, great. I think what I'll probably do so I'll do whatever I do here, and then, I will load up, like, my save and see if it saved all the stuff that we did, and if it doesn't, I will figure out something. I'll do whatever the same, like, free time events I do on stream, I'll do them off stream if it doesn't end up working. And once I figure out, like, how to make it actually function, I can't speak. I'm really bad today. To make it actually work properly. I'll do that. So, I might end up with some slightly different items, but with the number of mana coins we have, it shouldn't be a problem to get the same stuff, so. Get it, got it good. It's another Save coffee, which is another Byakuya item. I'm sure we're just gonna keep getting Byakuya items. It's because of you. It's because you're here. You're here watching the stream. And so it's just Byakuya. Nothing but Byakuya. We're almost there. We're almost there. We have 4 mono coins left. 4 more. Aha! I know that's a Celeste item, I'm pretty sure. That's the Rose in Vitro. That's good for all of the girls. That's that item again. Whatever it is. The pantaloons. Okay, that's all the mono coins. That's not the button I wanted to press. Okay, yeah, that's enough time wasted. Okay, great. Good. I'm glad that happens. Anyway, time to go find Sayaka. She's probably in her room. She's the only person you can talk to the first time. The game says, hey, speak to Sayaka. And I'm like, I don't want to. Here we go. Let us spend some Tayaka with Sayaka. No! Incorrect. I have to figure out what items she likes. I know for sure I have the rose in vitro, but, I know Junko will also like that, and I don't know what else Junko likes. So let's see. That's too far up on the... Okay, Junko likes the mineral water. It's not a love gift, but it's a like. Let's see. Junko also likes the ration. Okay. She loves the ration, actually, is what that is. She likes the overflowing lunchbox. No one likes the sunflower seeds or the bird seed. She does like the kitten hair clip. And the everlasting bracelet, I believe. Okay, Sayaka likes the love status ring. So I can definitely give her that. I'm looking for more love items. This is riveting content. There's the rose in vitro, which is definitely a Junko item. Sayaka likes the cherry blossom bouquet. She loves the cherry blossom bouquet, actually, so that's definitely a safe bet for her, since Junko is not among that list. She is a like item for it, so we'll do the cherry blossom bouquet, since I know we got a few of those. Anyway, we're comforting her, and now it's time to give her a present. Wherever it is. Oh, we do have the Jimmy Decay t-shirt. That's a Leon item. Okay. Cherry blossom bouquet. Excellent.
I'm so happy.
Seeing Sayaka so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. Listen, may I ask you just one question? So polite again, what's going on? So polite again, I'd like to ask, do you have a girlfriend? What? That's like way out of nowhere. Are you embarrassed? Does that mean you do? No, I don't. A girlfriend? Not at all.
Listen.
Then, do you at least have a crush on someone? Just wait a second. What's going on here? Why are you asking all these questions? I was just curious, so I thought I'd ask. Is that bad? It's not that it's bad. It is only natural. I'd be curious, right? Because we're weird. Because we're classmates going through the same thing together. Classmates.
But...
Although, that's not all there is to it. You and I are more than just classmates. More than that? We're friends. We've been friends since middle school, in a way. That's true. Yeah, we're friends. Of course. So, aren't you going to ask me? Huh? What?
Listen.
No, not what. Aren't you going to ask if I have a boyfriend or not? I mean, it's not like I don't want to know. Of course I want to know. You're really popular, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if you did.
No.
Nope, I definitely don't. Truth is, I'm way too busy for things like that. Then, do you have a crush on someone? I wonder. Let's just say, there's someone I'm interested in. Sayaka stared straight into my eyes. I could swear her cheeks were tinged with red. I think it's pink. It's on the Sprite. We can see that. Wait, me? But I need to put those feelings aside for now. Getting out of here is all that matters. Yeah, you're right.
Hey,
Let's get out of here together, Makoto. No matter what. Please don't turn your back on me, okay? Of course, I would never turn my back on you. I want you to know something, Makoto, and I want you to know that I mean it. I can't fake my feelings.
That's good.
I'm really glad you're here. When she smiled at me like that, I could feel my entire body filling with power. Power! It was like her smile was a source of pure energy. My friendship with her is my one source of courage. My bond with her makes me stronger, so I have to do my best in here, for myself and for Sayaka. I'm so happy you're going to do your best for me. What? You heard me?
Like I said, I'm psychic.
Hey, there's that.
Okay.
Kidding, I just have really good intuition. Is that really what you were thinking? Well. Anyway, let's just help each other out and get out of here no matter what it takes. Good save, Makoto. Definitely isn't suspicious at all. I'm gonna do my best for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. We need to work together and do our best. Gonna do my best. I carved those words into the walls of my soul. Alright, that's the end of Sayaka's report card. There's literally only 2 things. Great. After vowing to Sayaka to give it my all, I went back to my room. So, that's that. So now we get to spend the rest of our lives with, Leon and Junko. Since I was just looking at Junko's legs, I'm gonna do her next. Yeah. We don't have a ton of time, but no matter. It's okay, like I said, I'm doing at least this chapter 1 free time stuff. I actually probably should just save there, and so I don't like get too carried away and die accidentally, you know? Because I don't know if it'll work. That's the question. We just saved, we're good. So, because I can't start from chapter 2, which is... I have an idea. It's really strange. Option, that's not what I want. I have a better plan. I think it's not gonna work. I think it's not gonna work, actually. Because I don't know why it hasn't opened up the option to start from chapter 2 for me. So, hang on. Report card. Yeah, okay, so it did not work. So I'm gonna have to try to figure out when exactly it says you're allowed to start from. Because I thought it was when it begins the daily life thing, when it does that transition. But I will look more into that, and then we'll have to go back and do our items. Like I said, I'll do that stuff off stream, because I know that's obnoxious. It takes forever. But yeah. That was interesting. Either way, no matter. I don't really need to save again. That didn't do anything. So, correct. That being said, hi Mondo. That's that for Dangus Grangus today. Yeah, I had fun. I hope you had fun. And if you're watching the VOD of this on YouTube, cool. Hello, YouTube. I will have fun and thing tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I have to wake up super early. That's not fun. Yeah, there won't be a stream tomorrow because I will not be home. I will be traveling. It'll be fun, and I will be very tired. But if you're watching on YouTube, hello YouTube. Consider subscribing if you're enjoying the content, and also next time I should like stop the Danganronpa music in the background maybe. Next time feel free to join me live on Twitch every Saturday 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So yeah. Yeah, subscribe indeed. Yeah. Anyway, I will see y'all later. Bye bye.